Alright, we are back. We got some stuff to do in Final Fantasy 1. Thanks for clicking on the video. Top of the list, we're exploring the Marsh Cave today. So if you randomly clicked on the video, my name's Ian, and we're jumping right in. You know, if you watched the video, the previous one, number 2, first we gotta go shopping. But if you watched the previous video, something that happened was the screen seemed much brighter than it should have been on the recording side. And I am using Meld, or I've been testing out Meld instead of OBS, which I really like, but it doesn't support HDR yet. And so I don't know why it randomly started messing with it, but I had to turn off HDR to get the recording to look right. And I think it looks much better, which it kind of sucks for me, but you know, on my main monitor, but it is what it is. Okay, so we need 2 of these to start with, which is most of our money. Nothing else here really helps us, right? Anyways, other than that, you know, it's gonna be a day of maybe some leveling, depending on how we progress through the Marsh Cave. I don't know how difficult it's going to be. So that's most of our money right there. But I do want to check out right. Excuse me, sir. There is this magic shop. I don't know why. I feel like the motion sickness is... This game should not make me motion sick, but something's messing with my brain right now. I just got really warm. I would love heal. And Diara. Mainly heal. But that's going to be a decent amount of grinding out money. Let me, I feel like I'm not quite centered. There we go. But we're gonna attempt the Marsh Cave and see how it goes. I wonder if I'm feeling a little out of it because I did a body weight workout today instead of a just a run. We can take these guys, no problem. And it wasn't a hard body weight workout. It's only 15 minutes. It's one of the Fitbit pre-made ones. But I don't usually do... I'm a cardio guy, but I wanted to start working in more strength training and flexibility and stuff. So, like I said in some of my other videos, people were saying that motion sickness can feel like low blood sugar, and they can also impact each other, which makes sense when you think about it. But that might be it. Okay. Fuck. How do I get to the Marsh Cave? I gotta go up and around. So you gotta be strong enough to make the journey and survive the Marsh Cave. But anyways, well, we're working our way through stuff. You know, I mentioned last time that, I was going to see Derek Thompson talk last night, which we did, and it was very interesting. It was actually I didn't expect him to be as talkative as he was. I don't, like I said last time. Okay, attack. And hit us with a fire. I'm very familiar with Ezra Klein. Oh no, Aeneas. I'm very familiar with Ezra Klein, who was the co-author of his book. Oh wait, no, I don't want you to use fire again. Although, I guess it's fine. I'm very familiar with Ezra Klein, who was his co-author, but I had only heard him talk on a podcast with Ezra Klein before. And he sounded like he was going through it. I'm gonna go south first. Shadow. I bet these count as undead. Let's see. They did, and it cooked them. So defeat 300 monsters. When he walked in, and he told us a story about how this was like his 11th stop of their tour or something, and he was like, yeah, so I lost my work laptop in one city. I lost my wallet in another city. I was in Chicago last night. I got stuck on the tarmac for 7 hours trying to get here. Okay, that's the way down. But let me explore more up here. They got the first round. And so he was like, you gotta forgive me, I'm a little out of it. But for people who are unaware, he is a reporter, and he and Ezra Klein wrote a book called Abundance, which is about imagining the future. Imagining the future in an interesting way. Like right now, we think like global warming, the world's getting worse all the time. And I've said it before, I'm a big fan of gray ooze. I'm a big fan of gray ooze. John Green and, how he always says that hope is the correct answer to the human condition. I love how hyped these guys look. Okay, I see. So 3 out of 6 spell slots left. We'll cook these guys. Holy crap, maybe I didn't need to do that? I did not. We destroyed them. Why are the monsters outside this cave stronger than the monsters inside the cave? 2 oozes. And so the book opens... Oh. Wait, turn this off. We're probably gonna need to use some spells. I would like you to use fire on this one. I don't know how much HP these guys have. So let's just see. Okay, so it's like 66. Just do it again. Loop it. But, basically it talks... Ooh, they dropped a high potion. Excuse me, bat. And there's another way down over here. Okay. So these guys suck. I guess keep it going. But, so they talk about... The book opens with this very... the way the proctor, or the MC, described it yesterday was like a blue skies... Oh, come on. I didn't even realize I was poisoned. View of the world, right? Like, they're like, imagine it's the future. We're getting a lot of our water from desalination. Oh, these guys. Okay, let's see how we do. 2 hit them. Don't poison me. They poisoned me, motherfucker. But yeah, like, they talk about, they're like, oh, we get our waters from the oceans, via desalination, there's walkable communities, which, like, I still don't understand why there are some people who are anti-walkable community, like, the rose-colored glasses version of the future. And then they go on to explore why we haven't made it there. Oh, they dropped an antidote. Okay. God, I forgot about this. Oh, it's you this time. A dagger. So that's worse for our team. Okay, I want you guys to attack the crawler. Will you do this? So, you know, each chapter kind of breaks down, like, here's like all the problems we have with constructing houses. Like, here's like, it's all kinds of stuff, right? But it basically, I think, and I obtained 10,000 gil. The thing that interests me the most about his book, which I have not finished yet, I'm still in the process of reading it. That's where I came from. Is that back in high school in my earth science class, our teacher, my fighter's paralyzed, talked a lot about how I may be misremembering, but I think the greenest cities in the world were in Brazil. And he talked a lot about part of that is because they build up as opposed to urban sprawl, or they were trying to. And no, they killed Hubert. Alright, I mean, it was getting about time to retreat anyways. I wish I had like an evac spell. Yeah, I would like you to use Fear on this one, because we're probably gonna kill the other one first. Okay. Get him. And so, like, you know, I want to see what's in here, though. Potion? And money. Okay, let's try and escape. And make it back home. We can afford to res some people and buy another spell. But he was like, imagine I showed you 2 postcards. And one was like a beautiful cottage in the woods, green trees and grass everywhere. You know, like the ideal vacation spot when you're on your own and you want to be in nature. Please stop poisoning me, you jerks. And then he was like, I showed you like a densely packed city with lots of apartment buildings that are affordable and all that, you know, like, he was like, I wanted to make it clear that this isn't like, when you think of a city today, right? It's not like a lot of houses in one area. It's a lot of apartment buildings. And he's like, which one do you think is more green friendly? And, you know, the natural, we might get cooked. I should be running, but, you know, he was like, the natural inclination for people is to say, obviously, the one with green, which is not exactly true, because I think we should run from this one. Because, you know, people like protest, like, cutting down trees and stuff in cities to build new apartment buildings. It was like, if you build up, if you make room for more people to live more compactly, comfortably, with their needs met, that opens up more room for nature where humans aren't, right? And basically he was like, he kind of broke down the general recent history of the U.S. into like, can you guys like let me run away? Into, please don't attack Aeneas. Okay, he got away. Into time periods, and so he was like, you've got like the New Deal time period, which, right, was a necessary. Please let me go, free me. Was a necessary step forward. We got away. Step forward for the country to begin protecting our beautiful spaces. The church is here? Yeah. Okay. Get back up, baby. Alright, so how much money do we have? 4,000. We are killing it. So, armor is good. I want heal for sure. And what are we... Wait, is this a level 4 one? Here's poison. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so first things first, I'll eat your brains, and then I'll start rocking gold teeth and fangs. Gotta always quote Nicki Minaj. But we're gonna buy heal, and then we're gonna see what else we want to buy. Okay, give me that. Let me look at the weapon shop first and make sure we can't get any better weapons for our boys. I'll get back to my rambling. I want to make sure I don't forget to do anything here while I have some money. Okay, we're good on weapons. We're good on armor. Okay, so I definitely want the cures poison. Maybe. Let me look at the black magic store too. Things that a Republican or a conservative mom would hear and not let me play, read Harry Potter books or something and play this game. Haste? I think we want the antidote more than any of those right now. Okay. Hook me up. Now, we've still got... Oh, we only got 914 left. So I guess we'll rest at the end, and we will once again try to conquer the Marsh Cave. But basically, so right, that's like the initial steps to starting with our like green energy and all that stuff, right? Is to recognize that there are places that we want to keep beautiful. And then you've got like the beginnings of the climate change discussion and you know, legislature for clean air and water in cities, which is really important, obviously. And then we're moving into a new age, and like the thing that he brings up that is, I guess, really important is that and as Recline, is that we need to be aware when the rules that we put in place are no longer serving our outcomes. Right? It seems obvious that you want outcome-based goals. Like, you want to be like, this is what we want to happen, and this is how I have achieved it, right? And then, that's how you measure it. But that's not really what we do, right? We set aside money for stuff, we try to make things better, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. But, you know, I think in a lot of people's minds, you hear like, oh, we have begun doing this thing, and everyone's like, let's clap, and then we don't like follow up and see how much of it actually gets done. And that's what the book's about. This is just me rambling about my events yesterday, but like, I don't know, we're grinding our way out some levels and stuff, so hopefully you enjoy listening to this. Alright. So let's go down this one first, because I don't know if we actually found anything last time. You guys can just get your asses beat with swords. But I do think, and I was talking about this with Ronnie, my girlfriend. Oh, we're in a new place. Gargoyle. Alright, let's just see how we fare. They probably cause paralysis, because I think gargoyles sometimes do that in mythology. Okay. We were talking about... Oh, I hate you guys. Yeah, do that and just kill both of them with one spell slot, hopefully. But how, like he said a phrase yesterday that I thought was really interesting, which was circle of care. And he was like, you know, sometimes you have to potion. Draw a circle around the things that you care about and like figure out how to make those outcomes happen and ignore the outside influences that may be involved but may not be as important or may feel neglected. And like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't take those into account, but like, you gotta pay attention to what you're trying to do. Okay. Oh, we found another way down. And I was like, you know, it's really interesting to apply that to your personal life, right? You guys stop poisoning me. I'm surprised they don't attack you. Phoenix down. Okay, wait, these ones we can just beat up, right? Yeah. So I was like, you know, thinking about just housework yesterday. And I was like, oh, Ronnie is at work in the office. I work from home. And she said she was going to change the cat's litter. And I was like, I could wait for her to change the cat's litter, right? Or poison is really a severe status ailment in this game, especially at early levels. And I was like, you know, I'm not saying like you shouldn't just like do housework and help each other out, obviously. But I was like, you know, like I'm at home, I got my own chores to do, blah 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 blah. Empty. But then I was like, think about the circle of care, right? I was like, forget. This is gonna sound mean. I was like, forget Ronnie right now, right? This will help her out, which is good. But I'm like, my cats, who are screaming at me right now to go outside, would like a clean place to use the bathroom, right? How would you feel if you wanted to use the bathroom and you couldn't find a clean place to use the bathroom? Not that it was like filthy, right? Like we take care of our cats, but like, and then I was like, okay, so I'm gonna do it right now, right? And like, it's like solutions based outcomes, because like I was like, I did this, that takes something off Ronnie's plate. The cats are happy. I did a chore, right? Like, you know, and that's an obvious one. That's easy, but like, it's useful to try and orient yourself around, like, you know, the well-being of the outcome you desire, which I guess is a weird way to phrase that, but that's what I'm thinking about right now. Anyways, we're in the Marsh Cave. What are we doing? We're playing Final Fantasy instead of rambling. Okay, step 1. I need you to get rid of his poison. I felt when I sipped my tea, it go down the wrong pipe a little bit. How's our... Everyone's looking pretty okay except for Aeneas, so just get a little cure. Alright, we got the whole top row out of the way. I need you guys to stop. How many spell slots do you have left, Hubert? Or Aeneas, I mean. This is your last one for this. It's worth XP, so we'll do it. In other news, I have, like I said before, been reading the Brothers Karamazov. Okay, this one's fine. Just a bunch of normie wolves. I can't remember if there it is. Please don't poison us though. Oh, these guys are a little stronger. He poisoned us. I hate you. I feel like Anakin Skywalker, where he's like, I hate you. I saw that we need 1 XP to level up, and honestly, frustration. Okay, we're out of poison cures for now. We are rolling in some money right now. All right, let's keep it going. Because even if this pushes us out again and we don't find whatever we need to find here, we made it deeper. We have stronger levels. We have money to gear up even more. It really is just the poison that's the problem with these guys. Let me take a look real quick. Strength, agility, stamina, intellect, and luck. Like, do any of these matter for resistance to poison? Oh. Monsters! Psycho demon. Okay, wait. So. I don't know if these guys cast spells, but they look like spellcasters. They got the little staff and everything, so. And slow them. Okay, we cooked one of them. I mean, they haven't even gone yet, so. I don't know, hit one of them with thunder. They are using physical attacks. Okay, wait, they have different levels of HP, I'm learning. Can you use heal? Keep the party healthy. Please don't attack Ariel, or Arael, however you want to say it. Okay, we're back, baby. Well, kinda. Keep it going. Yeah, hit him with fire. Holy crap, they almost one-hit him. No! Wait, I have a Phoenix down. Oh, we won. He didn't get the XP. I'm sorry, Aeneas. We got the crown. And so there was the guy in the keep who needed the crown, right? Get back up, buddy. Keep exploring, though. I just don't like this mob. Get me out of here. I guess a half hour to get through the Marsh Cave is not too bad. You know, maybe it's time to retreat. We're not looking so hot. So I gotta go How do I get out of here? Okay, wait. This mob, we should be able to handle. I just noticed you can see them chanting when they do the spell. That's cute. Damn it, we got poisoned. Alright, we're not looking too hot right now. They killed him. We can take this fight though. These guys get one hit basically. Gotta get that XP where you can get it, because then it will carry the rest of the party through later. Okay. I don't know, man. Fight him. I just wondered if we could get up to the... I mean, we might be in trouble. I can't make the map bigger? I think I gotta go up here. Yeah, it's in those doors. Nope. Get us out of here. Well, our tanks are down. All we got left is casters. All caster party. Can we run? There we go. Okay. Now, I mean, even making it out of the cave will be good, but I don't know if we're gonna make it back to town. Damn it, I was really hoping we could get out of here. Do we always get to escape on the preemptive strikes? Alright, we're out. Now we just gotta make it home. I guess we should buy some tents and stuff too. Hold on, team. Please. Okay, they made it. Okay. I'm trying to think of where to go. You know, I didn't expect to make it through the Marsh Caves that fast, to be honest. I was like, I could keep rambling about abundance, but I think we should focus on the game a little bit. However, I am excited. There's some other games I want to play on this channel coming up. I plan to pay. I can't talk. I plan to play the rest of the Final Fantasies. But I also, that answers my question about getting away on the preemptive strikes. I would like to play Mass Effect Andromeda, which I know is a much maligned game. I recently played Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. Great story. I do have to say I was a little bit of a hater on them. I didn't love the actual gameplay. I expected it to be less linear, I guess, like walking out hallways. And I'm not big on like the character, like I don't like when you can have multiple outcomes of stuff. I just like a story, you know, in general. That's my personal preference. I would like this for you, so we can deal damage to all enemies. And I would also like haste for you. And then, what do we got over here? I'm sorry, I'm just doing my due diligence before we head up to the keep to give that guy his crown. But you know, we played all the other ones, and the trailer for Andromeda honestly looks sick. Like, I was like, this looks fun. And they have the Rag and Bones, I'm only human after all song in there. Yeah, give me a higher level cure. Alright, now we're gonna go rest at the inn, and then maybe we'll gear up a little bit. We'll buy some items to support us, and then we'll head up there. And I really want to play because CMB, I think your YouTube username is Mr. J-Man. You recommended Operation Unicorn Overlord or whatever it is, and I want to play that, but it just never goes on sale. So those are things I'm looking forward to. Okay, so we got 1,000 gold. And honestly, I think we buy a Phoenix down and wait. 2 of these and 1 of these. And then we continue our journey. So we're gonna go, let's see, we're 36 minutes in. This is perfect. We're gonna go see what happens when I give this guy his crown. And then we'll see where that leaves us. You know, we might be at the perfect stopping place then, or maybe something really exciting will happen at that moment. But we, good progress. I mean, honestly, I got through it faster than expected, like, the Marsh Cave and all that. But maybe I just, like, went into a disassociative state while talking about the books I'm reading. Another level up, baby. So I gotta go here. Yeah. And then, no problem. Don't poison me. Immediately. Okay. Meow, meow, meow. Wait. I forgot about being poisoned already. Help us out, girl. And we've made it. Now, where the heck? He's in here. Mwahaha, you fools fell right into my trap. I am oh my god, I didn't even realize, to be honest. Like, I thought this was going to be Astos at first because he was in the ruined keep, but then I was like, why is the king living in the ruined keep? But then I was like, yeah, whatever, you know, maybe it just happened and he's in the ashes. Dang it, Astos. With the combined power of the crown you now hold and the crystal eye... Oh, the crystal eye, that was Motoya? Motoya? I'll become the true Elf King. It is useless to resist me. I take what is mine by sheer force. Alright. Well, I would have healed up and stuff if I had known. Yeah, protect. And slow. What the hell? He could just cast death? Holy crap. He missed. Attack. I guess we're using our Phoenix down? I hope he can only do that once. I used that on the right person, right? Yeah. And you haste our big boy. Holy crap, he's strong. Attack. That's one. We need that. And can I blind you? I mean, we're doing a decent amount of damage, but like, I don't know how strong he is. Oh, okay, we got him, and everyone's alive. So it's like a race to the finish with this guy. So a lot of XP. I got the crystal eye. Sick. Okay, so now we got to go back to Matoya with that. But he did kind of cook our asses. So, this is about perfect timing. We're gonna, excuse me, Bat. We're gonna head back to the town. We're gonna rest up. And then we will pick up next time with going to see what this crystal eye is all about. I guess, like, what am I trying to say? I don't mind walking around the overworld like this, especially because it gets you XP, and, you know, like in later, like, in the late game of RPGs, fighting these guys is not useless because it gets you items and XP, but it can be slow, right? It's not, unless you're fighting enemies that are of your caliber. I do wish there was like a zoom ability, which there might be in this game, who knows. But fast travel, you know, sometimes like being forced to walk across the world is actually very satisfying in and of itself, because you have to experience what's going on in the game. Alright, they got me, and they ambushed me, but we're still gonna beat them up. Alright, take him out, gang. I like that enemies run away, it makes me laugh. Except when they're metal slimes from Dragon Quest, that's annoying. Alright, so let's heal up at the inn. And that's what we're gonna call it. Thanks for listening to me ramble and hanging out. If you watched the whole thing, you know, it's a rambly little stream. Or recording, I guess. We did make good progress. I did not expect to face 2 bosses. But yeah, we'll pick this up next time, and we're gonna go see what Matoya needs for his eye. And as always, do the whole like, comment, subscribe thing. And I'll see you next time.